gun pointed at us?
I would say that's a matter of perspective.
Held up by a philosopher. That hasn't happened since Vegas.
Not that perspective matters, of course. One way or another, you're coming with me.
Doctor, what do we do?
We go with him. But first, I'd like to be indulged in some observations. Since we're conceding either way, it hardly matters, does it?
Your flowery words hide steel. I shall play your game.
Well, since I can't see you, I'll have to rely on my other senses, a knowledge I already possess. Those are the rules. Can we agree on that?
This isn't the time for games.
Do not dishonor this by calling it a game, Nora. It's a contest.
Very well. You have 1 minute to impress me. If you fail, I shoot you both.
As if we could trust you.
We can trust him, Nora.
1 minute, interloper.
And if not, trust me. Given that this is a human-run station and there are a host of alien dignitaries, that would suggest you're inclined to Fortuna. The fact that the environmental controls are calibrated to optimal settings for you suggests that you've been clients for some time. Your species' lack of representation at the presentation of the way your quarters are all the way back here suggests this is an arrangement both parties would prefer kept secret, suggesting that this relationship with the human government is less than friendly. Thus, it is only logical to conclude that you are a Draconian, probably the Praetorian Guard of some blowhard ambassador. Tell me, am I warm?
Whoa!
Impressive.
Not really. The 3 hearts were an obvious tell.
3 hearts? He's got you beat.
It's not a competition, Nora.
Still winning, though.
You seem awfully calm about this.
He said it was impressive. That means we're off the hook.
It means you'll be coming with me to the blowhard ambassador's quarters. He will know what to do with you.
Doesn't really sound like a win.
Not being dead is always a win.
Wise words. Turn around. I would face you.
Whoa!
Forgive her. She's never seen one of your kind before.
And what do you see, child?
I see a guy pointing a gun at us. With scales.
And do my scales bother you?
Just the gun.
Then you are wiser than most. Come. Now remember, the ambassador can be a bit eccentric.
Ah, there you are. I was about to inform station security that... Who are these scruffy-looking people?
Guests. They got lost on the tour.
Ah, excellent. In that case, I'll call security and have them removed immediately.
Don't you think that's a bit rash?
Justice must be swift and decisive. You of all people should know that. Hang on. What are you doing with that gun, Ambassador?
It was meant to be a test of your diplomatic prowess. And your discretion. I can see both leave much to be desired.
Please, forgive me, sir. I shall flay myself at once.
Stop groveling and introduce yourself to our guests.
Right. Yes. I am Attaché Drell, servant of the glorious and benevolent Draconian Empire.
And I am Ambassador Val Gratolos, servant of the glorious and benevolent Draconian Empire.
An honor to meet you both. I am the Doctor, former Lord President of Gallifrey, noble of Draconia, Times champion, and part-time beekeeper.
Right. Honored to be making my acquaintance. I am Nora Watson. That's it.
The female disrespects us.
Now, Drell. This one is merely unaccustomed to our ways. We cannot condemn that.
Ambassador, I must protest.
Tell me,
this
Nora Watson,
informality is...
how would you prefer to be addressed?
Just Nora.
And, in the spirit of cooperation, I shall follow suit. You may call me Val.
Looks like you made a new friend, Nora.
I guess so.
It is a welcome reprieve from all the pomp and nonsense we have to deal with from those Fortuna rat vultures. Anyway, tell me, Time Lord of Gallifrey, what brings you to Gamma 77? I trust you aren't sightseeing.
I suppose you could say I'm investigating a potential humanitarian crisis, if you'll forgive the rather Earth-centric parlance.
I thought you landed here by mistake.
If my suspicions are correct, I'm not the one who made a mistake. You know something, don't you?
I don't know what you could possibly...
I know you feel like you can't tell me, but please, I can help. You know, this is a lovely collection of blades. They're from the early Kaidak dynasty, unless I'm mistaken.
You have an eye for detail.
To think, such a potent pair of weapons locked away in a gilded cage. Rather tragic, don't you think?
It seems we've run out of time. Get to Sector 4. You'll find your answers there. Drell, open the door.
As you wish. Chief Hauser. What an unexpected pleasure.
I don't have time for these la-di-da formalities, Dragon. I'm here for these two. They got lost on the tour. Yes, crying shame that. Not to worry though, we were just going, right Nora?
Yeah, that's right. Just going.
I'm afraid not. I was worried you'd say that. We don't take kindly to industrial espionage on Gamma 77. And unfortunately for you, I'm the law around here.
Are you a cyborg?
What?
Sorry to interrupt your speech. Real intimidating, by the way. It's just, you've got that red metal eye thing, and does it hurt? It looks like chafing is a real issue.
Enough! The only one asking questions here is... What the... Where's my gun? Pardon me, terribly sorry to interrupt, but do you mean this gun?
You shot him!
You take issue with that? I thought you were American.
No, I didn't think it was your style.
Form always comes second to function, Nora. We better get going. He's only stunned.
You're a wolf among sheep. You're a wolf among sheep.
Rao? What are you doing?
Nothing, Director. Just nothing. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm just here to deliver some good news about the Draconian contract. You'll be pleased to hear there won't be any problems from this point forward.
And why is that? If you don't mind me asking, Director.
Well, let's just say there's going to be a change in leadership. I'll be taking over negotiations from this point forward.
But, sir...
Is something the matter, Rao?
It's just... I'm so close.
Close and closing are two very different things, Rao. You've had more than long enough. Now it's time for the grown-ups to take charge. Don't take it personally, Rao. It's just nature. Some of us are wolves, and... well, you know the rest. Until next time, Sub-Executive Rao.
Sub-Executive. Sub-Executive.
So, what are we actually looking for here?
Whatever do you mean?
You told Val you were investigating a humanitarian crisis. You told me you landed here by accident. Which is it?
Sector 4 is just up ahead.
Doctor.
Better get a move on, actually. Hauser won't be far behind.
Look, buddy. I get you got this whole mysterious space hero thing going on. And if you are here to save people, I'll do what I can to help. but you can't keep me in the dark. Cut the crap and tell me why we're here.
Like I said, Nora, Sector 4 is just this way.
This door's locked. How are we gonna?
Like this.
Oh, what's that?
Sonic screwdriver. Very convenient. Nora, listen. Before I open this door, I need you to be strong.
Why are you saying this?
Because if I'm right, which, I mean, I always am right, it's really rather boring. But the point is, you're not gonna like what's on the other side.
Open the door, Doctor. What the hell is this?
This is how Fortuna Multiplanetary makes its own luck.
Are those adipose?
Yes.
Doctor, they're killing them.
Adipose are being fed into a nutrient grinder. The principal ingredient in just about every food product Fortuna produces for the Empire.
How many? How many?
1 billion a day.
So how are we gonna stop it?
Yes, it seems you have. How splendid for you. Enough talk. You're coming with me.
That definitely looks like a chick. Ah!
Nora, maybe that'll teach you to shut your mouth. This has 9 rules. That was number 3. Try talking back again, and you'll find out what the others feel like. You're going to pay for that, Hauser. I promise. Oh, look. The little man has something to say.
Doctor, it's okay. He's not worth it.
Looks like you've learned your lesson. Good.
Director Drucker, do you have a moment?
Ugh, please don't tell me you're going to grovel for your job, Ral. I'm trying to enjoy my meal.
Is it a pleasing dish?
Oh, yes. Targaryen pheasant with a kimbana dressing.
That sounds quite indulgent.
I suppose.
Then, you've always been one to indulge, haven't you?
What are you getting at?
Lots of saturated fats.
You snake. Did you poison me?
Poison is a politician's weapon, old man. Think of it more as fertilization.
What did you do?
It's quite simple, really. I made my